Okay, so here we are. I just created a brand new level in Lumberyard. And the first thing we're gonna do is to see the character we just exported. So I have it here. There is, remember I chose when exporting from with Lumbermixalot, I said that I want this actor folder to be added to the export folder. And you're gonna find two things in there. You're gonna find an FBX and a material. So let's double click on the FBX. Okay. And you're gonna see several things. You're gonna see a physics tab. We don't care about that at the moment, so we can kill this. There is an actor. We only care about the actor at the moment. There is the name of the actor, the root bone. It's by default saying, hey, all of the meshes are selected, which if we'll see, it looks like there is only one mesh called CH10. And you can see here all of the bones selected. So we're gonna, this is fine. And remember when we're talking originally about the orientation, so look what is gonna happen. By default, when the FBX settings editors opens in Lumberyard, it's gonna add you this, what is called a modifier, and then it's gonna rotate 180 degrees around the up axis. And we want that because that asset is coming as facing in Y minus. We want it to face in Y plus. But in this case, in motion effects, thanks to this modifier, is going to take care of that automatically. And that's it. We don't have to do more than that. We're going to click here, update. It's going to do the asset processing. Should be relatively quick. And look at where you're going to see a warning here. And this warning is the warning we added. We added this warning when we did the code modification during the setup tutorial. We added a piece of code, and part of that code adds the warning when we skip the root node because it is not a root bone. So we're going to click OK. And now we're going to close it. And here it is, the actor asset created. So let's see it in the screen. So I can go create entity. And I'm going to call this Romero. Let's add an actor component. Actor asset. Here's the actor we just exported, Romero to FBX. Okay, and there it is. Look what is going on. It is facing Y positive, Z up, X right. That's exactly what we need. So we should, when you import an actor in Lumberyard by default, and assuming you have the camera in the default perspective, you should see the back of the actor. That's where you're going to see. Now, let's talk about texturing. Well, this doesn't look exactly how we saw it in Mixamo. So let's work with the material. So by default, it has a material with the exact name of the actor. Well, even before dealing with material, let's bring the actor down to the level, and I think you can set the Z position to 32. There it is. Now let's go to the material. So here are two folders. Here I have my original FBX as it came from Mixamo, almost 100 megabytes or so. And look at the exported one that we extracted using Lumbermixalot. It's much more, it's considerably smaller. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy the original FBX, and we're gonna place it in any folder within your game project in Lumberyard. And where you're gonna find is, look what happened, automatically the asset processor found textures inside the original FBX files and created this folder. So all we're gonna do is adjust the material file to point to these textures that are here. We open the material editor. This is the material we have applied, but we need to adjust it. So there are two submaterials in this material. One is called CH10. This is as it comes from Mixaml, so we just have to work with it. CH10 body, CH10 body 1. So let's adjust this one first, this submaterial. So for the diffuse, we're gonna go here to animation samples. This is what we are working on for this tutorial. And here is the FBM folder that was recently created. So as you recall, we are working with CH10 body. So there is a CH10 101, most likely correspond to this one for the diffuse. We click OK. Look what's going on here. It's looking much better. We can also set the normal map, which most likely is this one, or normal map. Okay. There is the specular. And here is, the names are coinciding really nicely. Okay. And finally, for the detail, so we have the glossiness. I think glossiness is more to emittance. So actually, we're gonna pick. Actually, let me cancel. And for emittance, we're gonna pick the glossiness one and click OK. Okay, so now we have this submaterial setup. Let's go to the second submaterial. We're gonna go to this one too, diffuse. Okay. Normal map. Normal map, here is normal for this one. Okay. Specular. Sorry, this one, specular. And finally, we're gonna go, not that one, we're gonna go to emittance. And we're gonna pick the glossiness here. Okay. And that's it. Where is the save button here? Save. Now the material, this file is pointing to the right textures. And boom, look what happened. This is more like what we just saw in its full glory coming from Mixaml. Pretty nice. Okay. Now, we did all of this, and so far we have not opened the animation editor, emotion effects. So let's see how this character would look and with emotion effects. So we're going to go to Tools, Animation Editor, File. We're going to open the actor, and there it is. Actor, Lumbermixalot 2, Romero 2, that's his name. We're going to click OK. And from the point of view of emotion effects, the actor is going to be facing, in this case, Y+. That's kind of the perspective. It's a different default perspective camera than what we have in the editor viewport. This is how you are supposed to see it with emotion effects. It means everything is correct. You may want to now save this workspace. So you can do If you click Save All, I'm gonna say no click, you're gonna click OK. We're gonna pick a workspace name. So we're working here. Actually, above the actor, ideally, because the workspace also include animation, so it's going to include the actor and eventually it's going to point to the animation. So let's place it here and let's call it Romero 2. That's the name of the workspace. The workspace is saved. Yeah, you can even here go here up, down. I think something we may want to do also is on the actor manager, we can do click to select the motion extraction node. And here's the root. We're going to click OK. And we're going to save it. And we're going to call file save all. So also you notice there was an option right here to pick the best match. Most likely that's going to work too. But now we have the definition of the actor, we have the root motion bone defined, so later once we start getting animations, everything is going to match nicely. And that's it. This is for bringing the character tutorial. Now we're going to get the first motion, which is kind of an idle motion where the character is kind of in pain. And that's what we're going to use. This is supposed to be a zombie, so let's make sure it's a proper zombie that is living in pain. Okay, thank you very much.